Hello, sir. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope I am clearly audible to all of you. Sorry for the delay. Uh, Delay because very few of you have joined the class yet till now, and maybe there is a baseline test in all your schools, so that's why uh, very few schools have already joined. So till now, those who are watching through YouTube and Zoom, welcome to all the students, and whoever watching through YouTube, uh, please let me know through the chat box from which school you have joined. Okay, so let's start with the class, guys. Already we are getting late. Okay, so I hope I am clearly audible, all the YouTube people. Okay, I can see 5-6 school have already joined in YouTube. Okay, so in the previous class, we were discussing about the standard quadratic equation. Okay, so in today's class, we will see the same 10th class concept, that is linear equation in two variable. Okay, very good, Janvi Kasar Godwa. Very good. Okay, so we will see linear equation in two variables. It is more of like a revision for all of you. Okay, so In today's class, what we are going to discuss, linear equation in two variables. What are the methods to solve linear equation in two variables? And we will also see types of method. Okay, how many types of method to solve the linear equation in two variable? Before that, in the previous class, I was discussing about the higher degree equation. Like, what if we have any equation which is degree higher than 2? Okay, if the degree is higher degree is 2, then we call it standard quadratic equation, right? In the same way, now we will talk about higher degree. It means suppose degree is 3, okay, or 4. So what are the relation between the roots and all? So in the previous class, I was discussing about, suppose we have a cubic equation. Okay, suppose we have a cubic equation. So it is like ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equals to 0, right? Then I have told, if it is a cubic equation, then it will have 3 roots. Okay, it will have 3 roots. Okay, Kannapi, Janbi Mahe. Welcome, guys. Okay, so if there is a cubic equation, then we will have 3 roots. Okay, so suppose this equation is having 3 roots. One is alpha, other one is beta, and third one is gamma. Okay, so there are relation between these two roots. I have told you first relation is sum of the roots. Okay, sum of the roots. It means alpha plus beta plus gamma. Okay, and what is the relation? It is equals to minus b by a. Coefficient of x square, you can write this minus coefficient of x square divided by coefficient of x cube. Okay, similarly, if I will take 2 roots at a time, like this, alpha into beta plus beta into gamma plus gamma into alpha, then what is this? Can anybody tell me? Because previously I have explained in the class. Okay, so it is basically what? If it is minus b by a, then it is c by a. Okay, and then product of the roots, alpha into beta into gamma. Okay, alpha into beta into gamma. Hello, Janvi Anam. Welcome. Okay. Alpha into beta into gamma, then it is called as d by a. Okay, so these are the rules. And I have already also told you that if this is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equals to 0, and if this is having 3 roots alpha, beta, and gamma, we can also write this equation. We can also write this cubic equation in this form. You can write like this: x minus alpha, x minus beta, and x minus gamma is equals to 0. So x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma is equals to 0. So from there, if you will multiply this equation, and you will get a cubic equation. If you will compare with this original cubic equation, then you can get all these 3 results. Okay, so for now you just have to remember this relation. Okay, right? Is it clear, guys? It's minus d by, yeah, oh yeah, bhulan saroj, yeah, sorry, it is minus d by. Okay, because आप याद रख सकते हो, फर्स्ट माइनस बी बाय, देन सी बाय, एक बार माइनस, एक बार प्लस, फिर से माइनस डी बाय. ओके, suppose now I will take one another example of degree 4. Okay, I am taking degree 4. So suppose it is ax to the power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e is equals to 0. So it is higher degree of 4. Okay, so now definitely it will have 4 roots. So 4 roots I am taking alpha, beta, gamma, and suppose phi. Another variable I am taking as phi. So there are 4 roots. So if we will write like this, sum of the roots alpha plus beta plus gamma plus phi, then it will be minus b by a. Then although it is 4 roots, so now, okay, very good, Janbi Aurangabad. Okay, thank you for वो mistake को correct किया आपने. That is very good. It means you are आप अच्छे से क्लास देख रहे हो, ठीक है। उसके बाद नाउ वी कैन टेक 2 रूट्स एट अ टाइम। 2 रूट्स एट अ टाइम कैसे लेंगे? सो वी हैव टू टेक अल्फा इंटू बीटा, then we have to take beta into gamma, then plus gamma into phi, then again we have to take all the combinations, okay, alpha into phi, alpha into gamma into phi, and then I can also take अल्फा का बीटा के साथ हो गया, अल्फा का गामा के साथ ले लेते हैं, अल्फा का फाई के साथ ले सकते हैं, बीटा का देखो इसके साथ हो गया, बीटा का देखो अल्फा के साथ भी हो गया, बीटा का फाई के साथ नहीं हुआ है, एंड देन आफ्टर दैट वी विल टेक गामा का देखो अल्फा के साथ भी हो गया, फाई के साथ भी हो गया, और गामा का बीटा के साथ भी हो गया। सो देयर विल बी 6 कॉम्बिनेशन, ओके, देयर विल बी ऑन 6 कॉम्बिनेशन, ओके। ये बाद में आप परमुटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन पढ़ोगे तो समझ में आएगा। सो नाउ इट विल बी C by A. Similarly, now we have to take 3 at a time. Alpha, beta, gamma plus gamma, sorry, beta, gamma and phi, and then gamma, phi, alpha. ठीक है, ये 3 कॉम्बिनेशन लोगे, एंड देन एक और कॉम्बिनेशन होगा, हमने अल्फा और अल्फा गामा एंड फाई का नहीं लिया है, ठीक है। देयर विल बी 4 कॉम्बिनेशन, नाउ इट विल बी माइनस डी बाय ए। तो देख रहे हो, माइनस प्लस माइनस, and then if I will take 4 root product of all 4 roots, so now what it will become? It will become E by A. So now you can see the pattern, you can write all the combination, but 4 तक नहीं जाता है, you have to just remember until 3, okay। So I hope it is clear to all of you, right? Then suppose now I am taking a generalized form, okay, generalized form. Suppose we have higher degree of equation n, ठीक है, nth degree equation, okay। So definitely it will be like this: ax to the power n plus bx to the power n minus 1 plus cx to the power n minus 2, like this you can go, okay। And then after that, suppose last value is, suppose z is equals to 0, I am right, z is also constant. So again if you will take roots, so definitely if it is nth degree, then how many roots are possible? N roots possible, okay। So now I will not take alpha, beta, gamma and phi, I am taking all the roots. Suppose first one is alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, like this, alpha n, there are n roots. So if I will write the roots of this equation, then how we can write? First we will write sum of the all the roots, alpha 1 plus alpha 2 plus alpha 3, like this, and it is alpha n, again it will be minus b by a, okay। Then we have to take 2 at a time, like this, alpha 2, alpha 3, like this it will go, so many combinations are there, then it will become C by A, okay। Similarly you can see the first one, if it is n, so suppose if we are going the product of the alpha 1, alpha 2 till alpha n, so it will become, because we don't know how many, if we will see the third degree, okay, थर्ड डिग्री में क्या हुआ था, लास्ट वाला हुआ था आपका, क्या हुआ था देखो यहाँ पे, माइनस डी बाई, ओके। एंड अगर आप फोर्थ में देखो तो यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव है, ओके, और यहाँ पे 3 में नेगेटिव है, ऑड वाले में नेगेटिव है और 4 इवन वाले में पॉजिटिव है। So we have to take the sign in the consideration, then I have to write like this, minus 1 to the power n z by a, ओके। और यहाँ पे चेक करना पड़ेगा कि हमारा क्या है, ओके। इफ इट इज n इज, अगर ऑड हो गया तो भी सही है, ठीक है, ये -1 हो जाएगा, और अगर n इवन हो गया तो भी आपका सही है, क्योंकि ये डिपेंड करेगा कि वेदर n जो हाईएस्ट डिग्री है वो ऑड है और इवन है, ओके। सो आई होप इट इज, ये थोड़ा सा हाई लेवल का हो गया। इन द coming classes when they will teach you the quadratic equation, then wahan pe you can understand all these things, okay। But I hope you got it, okay। So now is there any doubt till now? You can ask me in the chat box, Okay, so I am talking about nth degree equation. What are the relation between the roots? Okay, so now I will go to the main topic. Okay, that is linear equation. I hope, can anybody tell me what is the linear equation? Just now in the previous classes we have discussed, right? Linear equation. So you know that the equation which is having degree 1, okay? Equation, okay, where highest degree is 1. Okay, highest degree of variable is 1. यानी कि आप कुछ भी ले सकते हो. सपोज हमने लिया 2x plus 3 is equals to 0. I can write 4x minus 7 is equals to 5. I can also write 2y plus 3 is equals to 8. Like this. These are the example of linear equation. Okay. So you can see why. Because there is only one variable x to the power 1. Here also there is only one for y to the power 1 and x to the power 1. So maximum degree is what? 1. Okay. So these examples we can also see. Okay. But there are two kind of thing: linear equation in one variable and linear equation in two variable. Okay. In this case नेम से ही पता चल रहा है कि अगर कोई भी लीनियर इक्वेशन में अगर डिग्री क्या हो और 1 हो और उसके बाद तो उसको तो लीनियर बोलते ही है और ओनली वन वेरिएबल इज इन्वॉल्व. सो इफ यू विल सी in all these equations only one variable is involved. So these kind of linear equation is called as linear equation in one variable. Okay, because only one variable is given. Okay, now if I will talk about other equation like linear equation in two variable. So it means it is only the same thing, but here there will be two variable. Okay, there will be two variable. So I can write like this. Suppose I am writing 2x plus 3y is equals to 4. So now you can see the highest degree is 1 1 and also there are two variables involved. Okay, there are two variables. Okay, one is x and other one is y. So this kind of linear equation is called as linear equation in two variable. I can also take, suppose I am writing 3x minus 4z is equals to 2. So you can see there are two variable x and y. So here you can see there are two variable. One is x and other one is z. Okay. So I hope you know what is the linear equation in two variable. Any linear equation which involves two variable, that kind of equation is called as linear equation in two variable. Okay. So now in class 10th आपने थोड़ा बहुत स्ट्रेट लाइन के बारे में पढ़ा होगा, राइट? स्ट्रेट लाइन के बारे में पढ़ा होगा. So जितना भी linear equation होता है, all linear equations in two variable can be represented as a straight line. ठीक है? If I will plot this equation in graph, ठीक है, अगर हम ग्राफ में इसको करेंगे तो फिर क्या होता है कि हम इसको क्या कर सकते हैं, स्ट्रेट लाइन के फॉर्म में लिख सकते हैं. ओके, वी कैन राइट इन द स्ट्रेट लाइन. सो कैसे? सो मेथड टू सॉल्व. सो कैसे करते हैं देखो. लाइक सपोज आई एम जस्ट ड्रॉइंग वन ग्राफ. सो सपोज हमारे पास एक है x प्लस वाई इज इक्वल्स टू 8. ओके, so this is also a linear equation in two variable, right? So what I will do, I am taking a random value. Suppose if I am taking x is equals to 0, so what will be the y value? Y value will be 8, right? Suppose if I am taking x is equals to 3, so y value will be what? 5. Suppose I am taking x is equals to minus 2, so what will be y value? Y value definitely 10, right? So now if I will draw this points in the graph, you know the coordinate system in class 10th, right? So if you will see the graph, I can plot these points. Okay, x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 8. So definitely suppose here it is
0,8. Okay, suppose this is 8, this is 7, like this. So I am plotting this 0,8. Okay, similarly, if I am taking x is equals to 3 and y is equals to 5, so suppose 3 is there and 5 is there, like this. Similarly, if I am taking -2, so if I am taking -2, so -2 will be this side, and so here it will be -2, 10. So if I will meet all these points, so it will become what? A straight line. So this is what? This is nothing but this is the graphical representation of the linear equation x plus y is equals to 8. So this is nothing but x plus y is equals to 8. Okay. So I hope it is clear to all of you how to. I think आप लोग पहले भी किए होंगे. Okay. So now what if we have to solve this equation? There are a lot of methods to solve the linear equation in two variable. Okay, हमारा ये मेन मोटो क्या है इस क्लास का कि सपोज वी हैव गिवन टू रूट्स. ओके, सपोज हमें दिया हुआ है x प्लस y इज इक्वल्स टू 2 एंड अदर इक्वेशन इज x माइनस y इज इक्वल्स टू 0. ओके, there are two equations and we want to find the value of x and y. Okay, so that both x and y value will satisfy the first equation as well as second equation. So how to solve this equation? So there are so many methods. Okay, there are two methods to solve this. There are two methods. One is called as graphical method. By plotting the graph, you can find x and y value, and the other method is algebraic method. Okay, algebraic method. Okay, so we will see one by one all the method. First one is graphical method and other one is algebraic method. So first we will see what is graphical method. Okay, graphical method में आपको क्या करना है? ग्राफिकल मेथड में क्या करना है? यू हैव टू इक्वेशंस, राइट? x प्लस वाई इज इक्वल टू 2, अदर वन इज x माइनस वाई इज इक्वल टू 0. सो जस्ट प्लॉट ऑल टू ग्राफ्स. ओके, स्टेप 1, प्लॉट both the equation on the graph. Okay, and then स्टेप 2 में क्या करना है? यू हैव टू चेक द इंटरसेक्टिंग पॉइंट, बिकॉज बोथ क्या है आपका? इंटरसेक्टिंग पॉइंट ऑफ द लाइन. आप बोल सकते हो टू स्ट्रेट लाइन, बिकॉज बोथ आर लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल. सो दोनों का मतलब क्या होता है? टू स्ट्रेट लाइन. सो इसके इंटरसेक्टिंग पॉइंट, तो जो भी एक्स एंड वाई की वैल्यू आएगी वो क्या होगा? आपका एक्स एंड वाई का सॉल्यूशन होगा. ओके, so I hope you are getting everything. Okay, तो देखो बहुत ही इजी है. ओके, ग्राफिकल मेथड में अब क्या होता है कि अगर एक एक करके हम देखते हैं कि इसमें के अंदर में क्या है, कि देखो सिंपल होगा कि हमारे पास लीनियर इक्वेशंस के पेयर दिए होंगे, दो लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल्स दिया होगा. ओके, एंड उसको सॉल्व करना है. ओके, सो नाउ मे बी हो सकता है कि वो दो लाइन है, आइदर इट विल बी इंटरसेक्ट और इट विल नॉट इंटरसेक्ट. ओके, सो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स आर रिक्वायर्ड. ओके, जैसे कि अगर आप इसको सॉल्व करोगे x प्लस वाई इज इक्वल टू 2 एंड x माइनस वाई इज इक्वल टू 0 को. ओके, सो इफ आई हैव टू प्लॉट द ग्राफ, अगर इसका x प्लस वाई इज इक्वल टू 2 है ना, तो आप इसको करोगे, देखोगे इस तरह से, यहाँ पे एक तो 0, एक अगर x को 0 लो तो y 2 हो गया. ओके, अगर y को 0 लो तो x आपका 2 हो गया. सो वन इज 0,2 एंड अदर वन इज 2,0. जस्ट दोनों को मिला दिया. ओके, एंड द अदर वन इज x माइनस वाई इज इक्वल टू 0. सो हियर यू कैन सी x इज इक्वल टू y. सो इफ यू विल प्लॉट दिस ग्राफ, इट विल बी लाइक दिस. So now you can see this is your intersection point. By seeing, मैं तो अभी ग्राफ नहीं बता रहा हूँ, ग्राफ तो है नहीं, आप वहां पे एग्जैक्टली ये पॉइंट आपको पता चल जाएगा. एंड दिस पॉइंट विल बी 1,1. So you can see this, there are two lines Okay, and it is intersecting at one point, that is 1, 1. So you can see x is equals to 1 as well as y is equals to 1. So there will be solution. Okay, there will be sometimes there will be two lines जिसको देखोगे कि आपको क्या होगा कि ऐसे करके मान लो प्लॉट करा आपने, तो एक ग्राफ ऐसा चला गया और दूसरा ग्राफ आपको ऐसा करके चला गया, इसका मतलब दोनों पैरेलल हो गया, तो इट विल नॉट इंटरसेक्ट, इट विल नॉट इंटरसेक्ट, देन यू विल नॉट गेट एनी पॉइंट. Okay, so the just you have to draw the graph and just check whether we are getting a solution or not. So based on that, what happens if there are a pair of linear equation which has no solution, it means we are not getting any 1 and 2, not getting x and y value, then those kind of solution are called as inconsistent. Okay, अगर दो लीनियर इक्वेशन का पेयर दिया हुआ है एंड इफ इट हैज अ सॉल्यूशन, मतलब x का भी वैल्यू आ गया और y का भी वैल्यू आ गया बाय प्लॉटिंग द ग्राफ, देन इट इज कॉल्ड एज कंसिस्टेंट पेयर ऑफ सॉल्यूशन. ओके, सो दो चीजें हैं, ठीक है. और कभी कभी क्या होता है कि दो लाइन एकदम एक साथ में क्या होता है कोइंसाइड कर जाता है, तो देन यू कैन से दैट कि एवरी पॉइंट of one line is coinciding with the every point of another line, then we can say that we have infinitely many solution. Okay, so either एक solution हो या infinitely many solution हो, those kind of solution is called as consistent, and if we don't have any solution then it is called as inconsistent. Okay, so आपको क्या होगा, पेयर दे दिया रहेगा और आपको देख के बताना है कि वेदर वो पेयर ऑफ कुछ लीनियर जो इक्वेशन है वो इनकंसिस्टेंट है और कंसिस्टेंट है. ओके, सो जैसे कि आप एग्जांपल ले सकते हो, यहाँ पे आप देखो, यहाँ से क्लियर हो जाएगा बिकॉज इसके पहले थ्योरी था, बट नाउ आई विल टेक सम एग्जांपल्स. सो द लाइन, देयर आर टू लाइंस, if it will intersect at a single point, in this case the pair of equation will have unique solution. Unique solution means you will get only one x and one y. This is called as consistent pair of equation. Okay, if the lines are parallel, so if it is there are two lines and both are parallel, so it will never intersect, it means equation will not have any solution, there will be no x and no y. This kind of equation is called as inconsistent pair of equation. Okay, and if line may be coincident, suppose there is one line like this and other one line is also like this, it is coinciding with this line, so you can see this each point of this line is coinciding with the each point of another line, so it will have infinitely many solution, and it is also comes under consistent only. Okay, you just have to remember it is consistent. Okay, so now you can plot the graph and you can find whether this is whether the line is intersecting, line is coinciding, or line are parallel. Okay, so I will not take any time because already I hope कि आपने ये इस तरह का आपने graph में coordinate geometry में in class 10th you have studied like this. Okay, so just draw the graph. If you are getting intersecting point, then it means line intersect. If it is coinciding, for now just you have to ड्रॉ द प्रॉपर डायग्राम. ठीक है, प्रॉपर डायग्राम बनाओगे तो आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. ओके, तो ये तो हो गया ग्राफिकल मेथड. सो यू कैन सी नाउ देयर इज अ ट्रिक टू रिमेंबर दिस. ओके, सो इफ यू डोंट वांट टू draw the graph and you just want to know whether it is an intersecting line or coincident line or parallel line. Okay, so in this case what you have to do, you just have to like x minus 2y is equals to 0 and 3x plus 4y minus 20 is equals to 0. Okay, so you just have to check the ratios a1 divided by a2, b1 divided by b2 and c1 divided by c2. So if you will ask what is this a1, b1 and c1, so suppose there are two lines, so I am writing these two lines in this form, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0. Okay, x and y both are variable, and similarly a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. So these are two linear equation, okay, in two variable. And if anybody will ask you whether it is getting one value or whether these two lines are intersecting or coinciding or parallel, you just have to check the ratios of coefficient A1 by A2, B1 by B2, and C1 by C2. So if A1 by A2 is not equals to B1 by B2, then we can say that if it is not like this, then we can say that both line will definitely intersect. Okay, it means it is intersecting line. So you can see here it A1 is 1 and B1 is 3. Here minus 2 divided by 4. So 1 by 3 is not equals to minus 1 by 2. So that it means that the lines are intersecting. Here you can see this is 2x plus 3y minus 9 is equals to 0. 4x plus 6y minus 18 is equals to 0. So if the ratios A1 is equals to A2, B1 is equals to B2, and C1 is equals to C2, all three are equal, then we can say that it is coinciding and we will get infinitely many solutions. It means you can see 2 by 4, okay, is equals to 3 by 6 is equals to minus 9 by minus 18. In every time you will get 1 by 2 only. All are equals to 1 by 2. Okay. And the third one is if equation is given, if A1 is equal to A1 by A2 is equals to B1 by B2, but it is not equals to C1 by C2. Okay, then we say that ये पैरेलल लाइन है. जैसे आप देख सकते हो 1 by 2 हो गया, यहाँ 2 by 4 हो गया, ये 1 by 2 दोनों इक्वल है, but it is not equals to minus 4 by minus 12 is 1 by 3 ना. So you just have to remember this concept. If you will remember this concept, you can easily say that what is the nature of the linear equation in two variable, कि इसका intersecting होगा, coincident होगा और parallel होगा. Okay, I hope it is clear. Just remember this all three formula. Okay, so can anybody tell me whether this is a consistent solution or inconsistent solution? Can anybody tell me? Just have to check the, so if you will say, just write like this. Okay, and this is what 2x minus 3y minus 12 is equals to 0. So you can see what is A1 by A2? It is 1 by 2. What is B1 by B2? It is 3 by minus 3. So you can see A1 by A2 is not equals to B1 by B2 because this is 1 by 2 and this is equals to minus 1. So both are not equal. It means it will give consistent solution. Consistent, or you can also say unique solution. And if we are getting unique solution, so just draw both the graphs. Okay, just 2-3 value ले लो x का y का और उसको मिला दो. Then you will get the straight line equation and definitely you will get an intersecting point. Okay, I hope it is clear. And after 10 minutes today, we have Vicky Saha sir with us. He will tell you about all the scholarship details. Okay, because we know that we all are studying in like JNV, right? So आपको क्या होता है कि जब आप JEE या NEET का preparation कर रहे हो, so definitely most of the students are coming from humble background. So that's why कभी कभी क्या होता है, with the lack of information we don't know how many scholarship are available. Okay, so just attend the session after this class. Okay, so Vicky Saha sir will tell you about lot of scholarship available which will be help you after completing your 12th exam. So जहाँ पे भी होगा हर एक course के लिए there will be different scholarship. So he will tell you about it. Okay, so just stay in the class only. Okay, so I will take 5 minutes and then after that Vicky Saha sir will proceed. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I hope this concept test you can also solve. Okay, you can see there are a pair of the linear equation is given. If anybody will ask you whether this linear equation intersect at a point or parallel or coincident, so just remember all the three concept A1 by A2, the relation, the ratio of the coefficient. उससे याद करके you can easily solve this. Okay, this is very easy. Okay. So now you can see we have also some questions in a language form. Okay, so you can solve this also. So we can see what is this. Okay, so half the perimeter of a rectangular garden. Okay, means what? They have given you in the language form. You just have to write in the equation form. So you know that what is perimeter of rectangle. Rectangle, right? So suppose I am taking length as x and width as y. So definitely perimeter of the rectangle will be what? It will be 2 into length plus width, right? ये होता है. अभी देखो लैंग्वेज में क्या बोल रहा है. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 36 meter. It means perimeter का जो half है is equals to 36. Okay, so 2 will be cancelled out. You will get x plus y is equals to what? 36. This is the one equation we got. The second one is length is 4 meter more than its width. Means what? What is length? This is x. And what is width? It is y. So it is more than 4 meter with the width. So now you can see it is x minus y is equals to 4. So now you have two equations. One is x plus y is equals to 36 and other one is x minus y is equals to 4. You have to solve this, right? Just इसको solve कर लेना graphical method से, because till now we have only studied about the graphical method. Okay. आगे चल के अभी next class में I will discuss about substitution method, elimination method and cross multiplication method. Okay, I hope you already know because it is there in the class 10, but I was just revising it. Okay, so इन दोनों को solve कर सकते हो. Definitely it will give a solution, right? Because ये देखो 1 by 1 हो गया, यहाँ पे 1 divided by ये -1 हो गया. So both are not equal. So definitely it will give a consistent or unique solution. So definitely you will get x and y. Okay. So I hope this all things are clear to all of you. Okay. So now you can take this as a homework. Okay. There are two equations. You just have to draw the graph and just plot the graph and just you have to find the coordinates of vertex of triangle formed by these lines and x-axis. You already know what is x-axis and what is y-axis. Okay, so you just have to plot the graph and just see whether a triangle is forming or not, and then you have to find the coordinate of the vertex of the triangle. Okay, ठीक है. So इसको solve करो. Next class में we'll discuss. Okay, and then in the next class I will tell you about how many methods are there to solve by the algebraic method. Already you know. We will see substitution method, then we will also see elimination method, and we will also see cross multiplication method, and then I will talk about determinant. Determinant you will study in very detail later, but अभी क्या होगा, क्योंकि बहुत सारे questions में basic determinant की जरूरत होती है कि you just have to know how to find the determinant. Okay, so for that I will teach determinant also. Okay, so थोड़ा क्लास मुझे लगा कि थोड़ा फास्ट हो गया, या मे बी अगर आप लोग पहले से जानते होगे, इफ यू ऑलरेडी नो ऑल दिस कॉन्सेप्ट, सो मे बी फॉर फ्यू ऑफ यू थोड़ा बोरिंग भी हो सकता है, बिकॉज आपको लग रहा होगा ये तो जानता हूँ फिर भी सर पढ़ा रहे हैं. ओके, सो मैं जल्दी जल्दी से ये अभी नेक्स्ट क्लास में खत्म करूंगा. देन we will see the basic trigonometry. Okay, from the next class I will finish all these things, and from the Thursday I will start trigonometry, because basic trigonometry is very much required everywhere. So I will teach 2-3 classes for basic trigonometry. Okay, basic formula जो भी होता है वो I will discuss. Okay, so thank you everyone. So now Vicky Saha sir will tell you about all the scholarship detail. So thank you for your time. It was nice teaching you. Okay, we'll meet in tomorrow class. Okay, with algebraic method. Thank you. Is there any doubt? You can ask me. Okay, we have still 2 minutes left. Thank you.
Okay, कोई doubt है? Thank you guys. So now Rupesh sir, Vikish sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Rahul. Thank you for the class. As discussed on today's session, we'll be talking on scholarship, and we have Bikesh in our screen, and he'll be demonstrating about the various scholarship opportunities, even after completing in class 12th, and also during this course period, 11th standard. Over to you, Bikesh.
Thank you, Rupesh. Thank you, Rahul. So, good afternoon, students. I hope I'm audible and my screen is also visible. Is my screen visible? Anyone? Rupesh? It is visible, right? Okay, thank you. Just- First of all, I'd like to thank Rahul sir and Rupesh sir for giving me this opportunity. So students, good afternoon and good afternoon to everyone. If any teachers is joining, afternoon to you all too. So hi, my name is Bikesh Saha, and I work with the Avanti Fellows, and I look after the scholarship part for the students. So starting from class 11 till like completion of any professional course, I take care of the entire scholarship process, and I support on behalf of Avanti Fellows. So I support all the students for the scholarships. So students, like at first, I'd like to congratulate you all for being into a JNV system and pursuing your 11th from JNV. Because I'll explain in today's sessions how important it is to be a part of JNV and what are the facilities and benefits you're going to get getting associated to JNV and the support you get from Avanti Fellows. So the topics that we'll be covering today is what is a scholarship, then types of scholarship, what helps to get a scholarship, how to find the scholarship, what is the scholarship application process, and what kind of support you all is going to get from Mars team. Mars team is a part of Avanti Fellows, wherein like we give mentorship, alumni relationship, and scholarship support to the students from JNB. So in Avanti Fellows, we Mars team work as a core team to support the students throughout their entire academics from their school till their professional courses like for MBBS, engineering, and whatever course they go for. We help the students from the starting till they achieve their goals, their careers. So students, at first I would explain you about the scholarship, what is a scholarship and why scholarships are important. So students, like if anybody have any doubt, you can ask the doubt after the session. I'll give you time for asking your doubts, and you can note down your doubts in your notebooks so that you can ask me later. And in between the sessions, I'll be sharing some email IDs also, and the contact numbers. So you can even note down those email ID and contact numbers also, so for your reference. So students, at first, I'll say, what is a scholarship? What do you know about scholarship? Scholarship is all about the financial support that is being provided to the students for pursuing their academics, for pursuing their higher studies. In scholarship, it's not only all about the financial support, but it also, like in scholarship, the mentorship support, the support for getting into a good job, letting into a good job, and like mentorship during the your course, during your academics, also comes under scholarships. But the main and important part of the scholarship is the financial support. And why scholarships are important? Scholarships, if I ask 200 students why scholarship is important, all of the students will say scholarship is very much important for them. If I'll say how many of you want a scholarship, everybody will ask for this scholarship. But why? What's the reason behind this? Why they ask for a scholarship? Why you want a scholarship? Can you achieve your goals? Can you achieve your academics without scholarship? Even after coming from a very financially weak background, where you have big challenges for finance in your family. So these are some of the parameters. I have divided some of the parameters which will clearly define you why scholarship is important for each and every students. The first thing is that increasing education cost. Every year, the education cost is increasing day by day. Every year, any students go for admissions for any academic year, for any coming year, the cost of the admission fee, the hostel fee keeps on increasing. It never decreases. So this is one of the point. The second is higher interest rates of education loans. First of all, every student can't afford to go for education loan, because all education loan doesn't comes free. They ask for mortgage. Mortgage matlab something you have to need to give to the bank, on behalf of which you will get the loan, the education loan. So, and the interest rates that is being charged by the banks for different education loans. So that's the main, the second reason why the scholarship is important, because every student can afford to get education loans on behalf of the against giving interest, which is a very high amount of interest, and it also gives you an additional pressure to your family if you go for education loan. The third is impact on national development. If every student gets the financial support, if every students get the opportunity to go for higher studies, definitely they are going to shine in their careers, and it will definitely going to add on in the development of nations. So the nation will grow, will develop only when the students of the nation grow, right? So it also indirectly helps the nation to grow, to develop in their sector. So scholarship is important for the students for this purpose also, because most of the students drop out from their studies because of financial challenges that they face in their tenure of their education. The fourth is scholarship boost performance. As we all know that there is lakhs and lakhs of students participate in the competitive exams, the entrance exams, like if you are going for NEET exam, if you're going for JEE exam, you can see that lakhs and lakhs of students participate in these entrance exams. But hardly how many of these students gets into good colleges? It comes in thousands, like few thousands of these students get into good colleges, like for MBBS college or for engineering college. Among those students, in 1,000 students, hardly few hundreds of students gets a scholarship, because there's a limitations in scholarships. There is a limitations in the government colleges, and there's a limitations in the scholarship also. Every students, 100% students can't get scholarships. So because of the limited scholarship, because of the limited scholarships and unlimited applicants, it created an environment of performance competition. It creates an environment of competition among the students, which indirectly makes the students perform well in their exams. And this directly boosts the performance of the students. So I'll say scholarship also boosts the performance of the students. The next, if I say, scholarship also comes for the students as motivation. So scholarship, it not only support the students to get into a good college and pursue their dream careers, dream courses, but it also motivate the students to really excel well in their careers. Students having a scholarship, it doesn't mean that the student will just take the scholarship and will forget and to perform well in their college. No. Once they get into get any scholarship, that scholarship department keeps on following the students to check their performance in their colleges, in their exams, and it really helps the students to get themselves motivated to perform well in their exams. So once they get themselves freedom from the financial challenges, they get the motivation to give their 100% in their preparation for their exams and for their studies, and get themselves focused in their goals. Anyhow, because they are getting free from their financial challenges, financial problems and all, so they get a scope to focus on their career, right? And the last one is the need for competency-based learning. So need for competency-based learning is all about the competition that scholarship creates among the mindset of the students to perform well in their exams, to perform well in their academics, so that they can achieve their goal, their career, their dream career in future. So as you all are in class 11, so like this is scholarship, after my session, you will be really be programmed in such a way, your mind will be programmed in such a way that you will automatically start performing well in your exams. You will automatically will be having it will start generating more interest in your classes, in your studies, because this will help you in making you beat the competition and achieving your goals, your career, your scholarship. So this is all about importance of scholarship. So these 5 and 6 factors together makes it a very important part of your goals for your good career in future. And this is how you should maintain and you should prepare yourselves for the future, so that you can apply for this scholarship. So if I talk about the scholarship, there are 50+ scholarships that is available for the students starting from class 11 till the graduation. Like any students who is in class 11 and going for class 12, or any students have given entrance exam, NEET exam, JEE exam. So and any students pursuing their graduation, there is a lots many of scholarship being made for different standards, for different students studying in different standards. So this scholarships is available, but hardly few of the students knows about this scholarship. So that's the main challenge that is students is facing. And what we have analyzed is that hardly 10% of the students knows about these scholarships and they apply. Rest 90% of the students hardly they know about these scholarships and they miss out these opportunities and they face the financial challenges and they goes for loan, education loans and all. And unfortunately, some students even drop out from their studies because of this financial problem. So I'll be discussing about the kind of support that we will be providing you in this system from Avanti Fellows to get so that you can apply for all these scholarship and you get the awareness and the notification for all these scholarships whenever it is active. So before that, I would like to explain you a little bit about the documents that you should keep ready with yourself if you want to apply for scholarships in future. And these are the documents that is very much mandatory and it is required while applying for any scholarship. If you are applying for any scholarship, these documents is mandatory. So the students who are studying in, like you all are studying in class 11. So there are few scholarships that is eligible. The 11th class students is also eligible, but right now it's not open. Once the scholarship gets open, in which the 11th class students is eligible, we'll share all the details with you. It's just for your information, for your awareness. I have just included these points like students studying in class 11, students studying in class 12, or any students who like you. Once you complete your class 12, you will be going for entrance exams, right? So when you will be going for entrance exam, you should keep this in your mind that these are these documents that you need to keep ready, not in hard copy only, but even in the soft copy format also. So that once you get notification from us that this kind of scholarship is open to you all can apply now. And this is the due date, the last day to apply for this scholarship, you can apply immediately without any problems. So the first thing is that you should keep the class 10th and 12th mark sheet ready. I know you all don't have class 12 mark sheet now. Once you complete your 12th, you can keep it ready for application. Then bona fide certificate from college. This bona fide certificate will be given by the college in which you will be taking admissions after completing your class 12. So as I am focusing on your career after class 12, so I have created this these points, keeping in mind about your future planning, like for your future career goals. Anybody going for MBBS or engineering, so you will be required these documents. You need to submit. So rank certificate. Your entrance exams rank will be there. So that certificate you'll be getting online. So you have to submit that. Counseling letter for seat allotment. Once your seat will be allotted in the medical college or engineering college, you will be provided with the counseling letter for seat allotment. So you have to keep this letter also. Family income certificate. This family income certificate is very much important for scholarship purpose. So these students, any scholarship you are applying, this certificate is very much mandatory. Every scholarship department asks for this certificate. And this certificate is very easy to get. I'm telling that students, this certificate is very much easy to get. You need not to worry at all about this certificate. This certificate, once you require, like you can ask your parents to apply for this certificate, and this certificate is being issued by the Revenue Circle Office of your district. And even if you can apply in your district commissioner office also, MTC office. And you should submit it the latest one. Like every year, this certificate is being issued by the authority. So if you are applying for example, this is 2023. So if you'll be passing out in 2025. So you can apply on 2025 because on that year you will be applying for medical seats or engineering seats. So at that time when you will apply, so that will be valid certificate for you, because that tenure will be 1 year for you, and it will be valid for 1 year, that this certificate. So you can apply for that. Even the salary slip, if any students parents is working as a government employee or private employee, you can ask your parents to keep their salary slips with them. So like if you are applying for any class 11th scholarship, you can submit the recent last 3 months salary slip, and it will be asked. It is being asked only because to prove that you are eligible as per the financial background, you are eligible for this scholarship and you really need this scholarship. So students, this is the reason the department is asking for this kind of documents. Then once you are going for medical or your engineering courses, you'll be asked to submit for tuition fee, the hostel fee, the mess fee. Even if it's a government college, you will be asked to pay a minimum amount which is required as per the government norms and the college norms. So once you pay that amounts, you should keep the receipts with you. This is also one of the part of that. You can note all this, note down all these documents and all these points, so that it will be helpful for you to maintain in future. Statement of estimated expenses from college. Every college issue a statement of estimation of the total expenses that will be required to bear by students during their admission and during their course. So this is issued by every college. So once you get into any college, you will get this estimation in your notice board only from issued by your colleges. Bank passbook. I believe everybody has got a bank account in their own name. I repeat, students, I believe you all have a bank account in your name. If you don't have bank account in your name, and if you are like not, if you comes into a minor account category, then also you try to get a bank account opened in your name. Because once a scholarship is being issued to you, they will be asking for a bank account. And if you have your bank account in your name, it will be helpful for you all. So I'll suggest you also open a bank account in your name. If you have, your parents have an account, but even after that also you open by your name one bank account. Then Aadhaar card and a scanned copy of your Aadhaar card will be required. So you keep these documents ready. Once you keep these documents ready, you need not to worry at all. This only will be the documents that is required during applying for this scholarship. Okay. So students, these are the few of the points. Like you might be wondering, like why what kind of support you are going to get from us, from Avanti Fellows, in a scholarship. So, like as I told you that we deal totally into scholarship as a part of the MERS team. So we as a MERS team, like from Avanti Fellows, will be helping you out from the starting till you complete your course, till you complete and achieve your career goals. We will be helping you out with the scholarship process. So in which the few are the points that I have mentioned, you can just go through it. Like once we get into touch with each other, like regular updates on scholarship programs. We'll be updating you regularly about different scholarships. Like as I told you, there's a 50+ scholarships available for you all. So we'll be updating you with the scholarships programs and their opening dates, their closing dates, so that you can apply on time. Tracking on students' scholarship applications. Once you get connected with us, we'll be tracking your applications process also. We'll be helping you out with the application process, because few students may not be very much comfortable with internet, may not be able to understand how to apply even after receiving the notifications from us. So we'll be helping them, tracking those students if they have applied for the scholarship or not. Regular career counseling will be provided to you all time to time. Hand-holding support will be provided to you all about the scholarship application process and know how to get the scholarship and the different personality counseling, how to face the interview, the scholarship interviews, how to answer the scholarship interviews questions. So this kind of counseling will be given to you time to time. So you all need not to worry at all. Just keep in touch with us, and we'll be providing you all the supports that is required. Regular mentorship programs will be provided by the MARS team. We'll be connecting with you all time to time to give you the mentorship support. So me, along with our MARS team members, will be contacting you all in groups, in personally. One-to-one sessions will be conducting, and if required, in group sessions will be conducting, and will be detailing you about the different programs. One-to-one personality development and grooming sessions will be given to you all time to time. What exactly you need to do for these scholarships? These are the few points that you need to do to get the advantage of this support that we'll be providing to you. Create a separate email ID for scholarship applications. So create separate email ID for scholarship applications. You need to create a separate email ID so that you can apply and use that email ID for your scholarship purpose. Separate email ID you should create. Share minimum 2 active mobile number. Create 2 minimum active mobile numbers so that we can connect with you and we can help you with this application process. Join and follow the common WhatsApp and Telegram group. There is a common WhatsApp and Telegram group. I will be sharing the links with you all. You can join that group and you'll keep on getting the updates in that groups time to time. And follow the notifications that will be providing you in the Telegram and WhatsApp group. So the main thing that is important is that you should be regular in your classes and your studies, and you should really perform well in your academics, because the end of the day, your performance in academics, your percentage in your class matters a lot. Because if you don't have a good percentage in your class 11 and class 12, scholarship will not be possible for you. So you really have to perform well and get a good percentage in your academics so that you can apply for the scholarship and you can get the scholarship. And once you apply for the scholarship, you'll be getting a Google Form link. You should submit that Google Form also so that you get the details. So these are few of the few glimpses of the students who have got the scholarship as per the years I have divided. So see in this year, if you see in the year 2022-23, 74 students has got Tata AIG scholarship, which is a very good, important scholarship for the students going for medical studies and engineering studies. Okay, so I'll just there's a shortage of time, so I'll just take a few seconds and I'll just close this session. So this is one of the scholarship that IAG scholarship. In this scholarship, all the females, from the 13 states is eligible, and they get a good amount of scholarships. So like every year they get around 1,10,000 rupees support, and a brand new left about 50,000. 45 to 50,000 they get in these scholarships, and the entire scholarship amount is being sponsored by this Tata AIG scholarship. So this is one of the scholarship overall as Unnati STEM scholarship, and this is right now open for the engineering students. We will be getting the notification about this also. This is one of the scholarships, and we'll be sharing the details with you all time to time whenever it's open for you and you are involved in it. So students, these are the main points, few points that I have shared with you all. And if you all have any doubts, any queries about this scholarship process and purpose, and if you need any kind of support that you feel is required, so you can contact me in this number. This is my number. You can WhatsApp me in this number. And if you want to email, you can email me in this 2 email ID. I'll be contacting you, and I'll be providing you with the solution. So that's all for now. You can note down this number and this email ID, and whatever points we have discussed, please keep this in mind, and rest everything will be provided by us. We'll be providing you all the required support. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rupesh. If anybody have any queries, they can ask.
Yes. And also students, please note down the documents required. I hope you have noted it down for the future purpose. And I would like to say, study hard so that these scholarships are you can get into this scholarship, and you can get benefits from it. Okay, so study hard for that. The only key for success is studying hard. Okay, that's all. Yeah, yes, Vikesh, you want to.
Yes. So the students can contact me, and as you told, they should really work hard so that they can get this scholarship, and this will be really beneficial for them. Okay. So I'm leaving for now, and all to you.
Okay. Rahul,
So,
you have
thank you,
anything?
Rahul. Thank you, Rupesh, for the time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We'll end it.
We'll end it.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.